I'm live from my rental car. Thank everybody. I want to thank everybody for coming in. There's really not anybody here right now. There's one person. Thank you for showing up. And I'm filming from my other phone. So I have this phone on just in case, because, with everything going on, I need to be up to date and have my phone on. So, but anyway, how are y'all doing? I'm doing terribly. Week from hell. Sorry about this filming angle. I wasn't quite sure where to put this because I don't have a mount. So I'm stressed. Look a little rough. Look at my hair. Okay. Looking real stressed. My car was stolen on June 5th, which was Wednesday, when I was doing some delivery work from East Atlanta. And if I showed you where it was stolen from, you'd be like, what? Because long story, I won't go into all the minutia, but basically, my car was stolen and my wallet was in there too. So I had to go and replace all that stuff. I hope the audio's okay. If the audio's not okay, let me know in the chat. But I had to replace all that stuff. My driver's license was in there. I had two. Both of them were in there. And I did that yesterday. I borrowed my cousin's car. Thank you for the update. It was July, just Wednesday, a day or so ago. Hey, Naked and Laughing, welcome in. Thank you for telling me about my audio. Again, y'all, I apologize about the view. Ooh, child, my elbow look ashy. Is it just the glare or is it the elbow? Who cares at this point, right? I'm going to tell y'all what happened. I'm a little frazzled still. I wasn't like violently held up or anything. It was just stolen. So my wallet was in there. So I had to cancel. I immediately canceled all my cards, and I have a new bank card, and the rest of the bank cards are on the way. And I've replaced my ID. I changed my whole driver's license number, because identity theft. So they can't do nothing with that. And my social security cards, thank goodness, were at home. Usually they're at home anyway, but you know how you might be doing something, so you'll have it with you. But that was at home. They got my 22 caliber revolver that I had. I had a folding revolver in the car with me. And it half the time didn't even cock back right. So I call it 50-50. That's what I named the gun, because you got a 50-50 chance of survival. And what really kills me, y'all, my car was kind of raggedy because I use my car for work a lot, and I was intending to do some work on it, but I was just trying to get, my monies together. It needed a couple of the tires needed replacing. One of them had a slow leak. The brakes were grinding. Now, the brakes grinding just started like Sunday or something, so I was intending on getting them done. I use my car primarily for work. Oh, by the way, I started a GoFundMe. One of my good offline friends who's known me since I was 18, he suggested I do a GoFundMe. And I have a real problem asking people for help. I have a real problem asking people for any kind of help. It even took a lot for me to call my cousin. Okay. My blood cousin. My cousins, really. And asked them for some help the other day because I needed to get around to get my ID and all my stuff replaced, like my driver's license and stuff. And I had to go several places. And where I live now, it has public transportation. Like I rode the bus today. This is my rental car through the insurance company. But I rode the bus to go get this. And I transferred. And I'm used to riding MARTA. I used to ride MARTA when I was in the city. But where I live now, it's not necessarily convenient, the MARTA situation. So I had to borrow his car, or I had to get a car. And I asked him, well, can you take me around? Do you have, time to do that? And he was like, oh, you can just borrow my car, which was really, really nice of him. I mean, thank goodness for family, And it was a nice car. It was a Mercedes, a late model Mercedes. So I was like, wow. I don't care if it was a an old 85 pickup truck. I just needed to get around to my destination. So that was nice, of him to do. So I got all that taken care of. But y'all, I've just been very stressed out. I've not been sleeping well. I've not been eating well. I've had, anxiety about the situation. I'm not saying y'all have to. Hey, Megan Fox. I'm not saying y'all have to donate anything, but if you want to, my GoFundMe is in the description box here. Hey, PGC, thank you. I appreciate that. Appreciate the hug. I'm stressed. I'm out right now. How am I doing? I'm stressed, I'm worn out, and I'm tired. I've been driving around in the area it was stolen, looking. I don't even know where to look, obviously, but I've been driving around because I didn't want to just sit home. There was a discrepancy between the police. The policeman that has my case right now said that he called my car company, because cars have GPS now, so they can locate and stuff. So he called my car company. They can't give me the GPS location information, if there is any, because of safety reasons, they said, but they can give it to an officer. Said he called. Well, this was said on the report. But when I followed up with my car company, because I'm a thorough person, the car company can't. Megan Fox and I have a huge storm around me. Can't stay long. Thank you for coming in. Just briefly, please stay safe out there. Megan, stay safe in the storm. I appreciate you coming in, showing support. So I called my car company and they said we don't have a record of a police calling, because they say anytime law enforcement calls for something like that, we record in the notes, and it's system wide. Anybody there, we record in the notes. Thank you, Megan. That the police call. They take the name of the police officer and the badge number, and they said we don't have any record of that. And I'm like, I don't want to automatically say someone's saying something when they didn't. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to say, well, car company's lying or police lying or somebody's lying, because I don't have any evidence of that. But that's strange to me. I'll just say that. That's strange. I know my car company. I've dealt with them for years, and they be on top of things. Let's just say that. They don't play. And it's hard for me to believe that they wouldn't make a note if a police officer really did call. But it is possible to have human error, or maybe there's some kind of wires crossed or something like that where the note didn't show up. I don't know. But let me check my signal here. Oh, we're fine. So that prompted me. Isn't that strange, Megan? That prompted me to get in my rental car and said, I'm going to do something proactive. Somebody in the Discord I'm in told me to be safe. I think it was PGC. I'm safe. They got one of my other ones, but I mean, not that that's a foolproof thing, but I'm not like if I take my car and it's in a sketch place or something, I would call the police to come, obviously check it out, and I want them to dust it or anything they can do before I put my hands on it. Don't show your water gun. It happened. Hi, Ariana. It happened Wednesday, July 5th. Hey, her world. Somebody stole my car. I'm in a rental car. This is the rental car. My car is my. Oh shit! I just lifted up the trunk. I put my foot on the trunk button. Hold on, y'all. I'm not used to this car. I had my legs crossed. Hold on. Lord have mercy. I done put my damn foot on the damn trunk button because I had my legs crossed. But anyway, I'm sitting here at Madison Yards, which is in Atlanta, in a shopping plaza deck. There's like a shopping center here. It's like real nice. You said June at the start. Did I say June? July. I'm sorry. Child, my mind is so gone. I probably did say June. I haven't been sleeping. very well. Very sporadic. I'll wake up a lot in my sleep. I haven't been eating hardly at all. I ate like maybe three-fourths of a hamburger today from the place around the corner just because I wanted something heavy to fill my stomach and stuff. And I done had gastrointestinal disturbances, to put it in a classy way. I let's just say I had a Dee Dee moment. You know, remember what Dee Dee said? Because this has really stressed me out. And you know what's funny? I've been saying I want a thank you, Lee Pepper. And thank you, everybody, for coming in and watching on the replay if you're watching. I just wanted to update y'all. I haven't really been watching any Girl World stuff or any, yes, Her World, Nervous Poops. Yeah. I already have kind of a funny digestive tract. Like, I think I might have IBS or something. And like, if something major, not like everyday things, but if something major really stresses me out like this, that's what happens. And then I'm not eating. I'm just drinking water. I make sure I have my hydration and stuff. And I got some Pedialyte at home, but it's been stressful. PG said it's so stressful, especially because you use your car for work. Exactly. So I have a cleaning service. Yeah, Megan, it's caused by stress. I have a cleaning service that I've had since I was 21 years old. I'm 40 now, and I use that to get back and forth to my cleanings. And I had to reschedule one today to Monday, but I've had my clients for years. Like, they literally know me for years, most of them. And so they know, like, they know I'm very reliable. I'm a very reliable person. I'm a hard worker. Megan said I look good though. Thank you, Megan. I think I look like hell. But thank you. I'm a hard worker. That's not disrespectful to say I look good. That's cute. Thank God. At least I have that. If nothing else, I'm giving face. Ariana's mom said they steal your livelihood, time, and energy, not just the car. Exactly. Like, I've had to take so much time. I've had to take so much time out. I just like to watch my surroundings. I've had to take so much time out to take care of all this little minutia and stuff. It's been really draining, and I'm just, it's a waiting game now. Because really, I'm looking myself, like I've looked around today from my car. I have, well, it's just a waiting game. I'll say that. Always watch your surroundings. If I had been watching my surroundings that night, this wouldn't have happened. It's odd because I was just thinking about that day earlier. And it's also odd because I've been saying I need a second car. You know? Because of where, not because of stuff like this even, because of where I live, just in case something happened to my car, you know. But it's such a personal space, kind of extension of home. And yes, my car has a name. My car is named Yarshika because it's a Yaris. She hood. Her name is Yarshika. But she cool. You know, I give my cars personality. So it kind of feels funny to think someone is driving around in my stuff. It's weird. You know, I try not to think about that. Yes, Yarshika, like Pashika Brown. I try not to think about that part. And I'm hoping what will happen is they'll find it. Because the insurance company was like, if they find it, let's say there's some damage, then it's covered under my policy. Of course, there's a deductible in certain cases, which sucks, you know, but I'm just ready for this to be all over. I'm ready for them to find my car, or me to find somebody find my car. I'm just still wondering about that GPS thing. And then I was trying to ask them today, is there a GPS on my car? And it's like I couldn't get an answer. It's just very frustrating. I'm talking fast and I'm rambling. Yes, justice for Yarshika. I'm rambling. I want justice for Yarshika. I want justice for me. Like I said, I posted a GoFundMe. I'm not used to asking for help. I'm the kind of person, I'm very independent. I'm a hard worker. I'm a smart worker. I want to be more of a smart worker than a hard worker. Like, I don't take pride in the fact that I work 6-7 days a week. Okay, but soon, you know, I was hoping to make some changes. I'm still hoping to, but exactly, Megan. They need to figure out my stuff. And I'm still wondering about that discrepancy. Like the policeman on the report said he called my car company and they weren't able to give him information. But when I called my car company, they said they never spoke to a police person because they would have had it in the notes. It don't make no sense. Something ain't right. So I said, let me get out here and be proactive. And then on my Facebook, I put up a missing car alert to all my friends. And I said, I'm giving a $100 cash reward if anybody finds my car. I put up a picture of it. And it has like distinctive features like the side mirror. I hit a road buoy. So the covering that goes around the side mirror is gone. And it has like no hubcaps. I took the hubcaps off because one fell off. It just didn't look right with three. So it has the black stop. You know, I have like a little description. I got pictures up, but I have a garage to her world, but my car was stolen from when I was out doing work. And I have the club, and I also have the pedal lock. I know some people don't know about the club. This is the pedal lock. Does anybody know about this? This is very 1990s. But I swear by these. So when I park my car, I use this, and I brought it along in my rental because I'm so paranoid now. This I had in my other car that I'm trying to sell in my garage, but it doesn't. It's like a Ford Pinto. It's not like a drivable car. It's like a retro car. But this is a wheel lock, and it hooks onto your brake. Well, I'm sorry, it's a brake lock. And then I had my club was in the other car. So I put this on this car, even though this is like top of the line Nissan Rogue. Child, I ain't playing with these people. And this can also double as a weapon if you need to bust somebody's ass, okay? If you're in a situation where you need to have self-defense. Thank you, Hurl. My car was stolen during a delivery. My car was stolen during a delivery. So that's what happened. And literally, if I showed you the picture of the house, it was right there. It was like less than 5 steps. But Atlanta, and I'm not gonna go too much into this, but Atlanta is getting really bad with like crime and stuff. We have a lot of problems. It's just getting ridiculous. I don't even know if I want to live here anymore in the future. Like, well, I don't live in Atlanta. I live in a suburb, but still, like, I come to Atlanta a lot for work and stuff. And this is where I grew up. I've been here my whole life. And it saddens me. It does sadden me. One of my best friend's boyfriend had his car stolen from their house a couple of weeks ago. They recovered it because he has a push button. So when they stopped it, the fob was still with him. So they weren't able to start it again. So they found it like on the side of a road or something. You're not delivering. I've been delivering since about 2008, before it was even like a thing. Hey Zen, welcome in. I haven't seen a lot of y'all in a long time because I don't go live like that anymore because I'd be so busy, really. But this has just turned my life upside down for a moment. So this has turned my life upside down. Now I'm running around. You know, like when the officer was saying it's probably like teenagers or young folk. He don't know, but it sounds like what happens a lot, how they'll take like a joyride. I don't know what's fun about riding around it. Let me tell y'all about my car. They stole a raggedy ass car. It's raggedy. And it's raggedy because I was delaying getting work done on it. It needs one of the axles need replaced. I had replaced the other one. So when you turn it, go click, 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 click. Okay. It's literally a death trap. I'm like, they out here in a death trap and don't even know. It needs two of the tires need replacing. The brakes were grinding. It doesn't have a driver's side mirror on the side. So when you want to change lanes, you got to do like that. That's what they stole. I'm like, y'all stole this? Wait, I'm not done. Okay, so the other day, like a month ago, this is what happens when you drive your car a lot for work, by the way. The other day, like a month ago, and it seemed like all this happened within like a couple of weeks. The battery, one of the cables, I had to replace it because it literally like corroded off. And so I was holding on with a clamp because the cable for the Yaris is the special one you have to order. It's like it's not like the typical ones you can go get for $10, and it's expensive at the dealership. Well, not super expensive, it's like $50, but I was like putting it off. You know how you do. No, Kim K, the club was not on. Was the door unlocked? Yes, it was. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, most people do their delivery like they just hop out, boom, put the bag down, boom, you're back. It was less than 30 seconds. So, lesson learned. When I swear I've been doing this since 2008 and this has never happened to me. What about ring cameras? There were no businesses. This was a residential street. The lady does have a camera, and I drove over there and I put a note in her door today because when it happened, I ran after the car and I said, "Hey," and I'm running after it. So I called the police at a house down the street. Well, I had my phone. Thank God I had my phone on me. Um, and my second phone was at home, so thank God they didn't get that. And but yeah, so I went back to the lady's house today. Nobody was home, but I left a note in the door saying, if you have some footage, could you call me? Here's my email. And I want to see it first, and I want to get it to the police. And then a funny thing happened that night after my car was stolen. I was talking to the policeman, and this lady drives up, and she said, "Hey, is this about like something?" She said, and she said, "So somebody just stopped in front of my house and dumped a bag out. It was my bag, and it had like some groceries. It wasn't like a lot. It was some fruit and stuff I had picked up from Aldi because I love my fruit, and my sunglasses and like one of my windbreakers. Apparently they had stopped in front of her house and just put the stuff out and drove on. And she said it looked suspicious to her. So she went out and looked at the stuff and put it in her car. And I guess she was going to drive it like to the police station or something because she said her car had got her and her wife car had got stolen in that same area. And it's like a gentrified area. But you know, the problem with gentrified areas is a lot of times you have mixed, and a lot of people don't want to hear this, but I'm going to say it. You have mixed economic classes coexisting together, and that does not work. You can't have people over here, they have a Tesla, and then you have people over here starving and they're this close together. You can't do that. So that's what happened. Let me show you where I'm sitting right now. It's a gentrified area. We're going to turn the car off. Not that they can get far, but we're going to lock the door. I'm going to get out and walk around. Where's my phone? Oh, I'm not going to go far. I'm right here. My other phone. Hold on. It's not my car, but my rental car. It's a Nissan Rogue. Okay. This is a Publix parking deck. This is one of my favorite Publix. This is Madison Yards. Just a little break in the talk here to whew. Let me wipe the camera off. Sorry. Okay, we got a salad place right here called Salada. These are apartments. Expensive, overpriced apartments right here. Some little things like, chiropractor and salon, whatever. More apartments, salon at Madison Yards. Publix. There's other things here you can't see, and there's a theater over there, a big AMC theater. So I was just coming up here looking and stuff, trying to just feel proactive, like I'm doing something, like I'm doing something to help my situation. I'm looking for my car. you know. This is during the day, this is a big area. There's a walking path right there. This is in the day, this is very active. People be walking their dogs, people be coming in and out of stores. There, if you go all the way down this sidewalk, there's like a dedicated bike and pedestrian path. It's a nice area. It didn't used to be like this right here. Okay, this is one, like I'm saying, one of these new gentrified areas. But y'all, I've just been really going through it. I'm just gonna walk a little bit. I'm not gonna go far. I've just been really going through it. This is the kind of stuff I really want to do on my channel, like, but I don't have time a lot of times. I want a better camera so I can walk and show y'all sights of Atlanta. There's some random bubble wrap. I don't know. Should we step on it? No, not with my luck. It might explode or something. It might be something hidden in there. I don't know. I've just been having bad luck. There's a doggy daycare, apartments. Down there is some townhomes. There's the theater. You can't really tell what's going on, but because it's so dark. But it is quiet for now, right now, because it's night. But not much to see, but I just thought I'd, give you a little sample. I come here frequently during the day because I'm in the area a lot. I remember when this area was kind of not so nice. Not necessarily bad, but just not like fixed up. It was like a lot of industrial stuff, like warehouses. You know how it be in these kind of areas. Somebody's smoking weed. And I'm not mad at them about that. I haven't even been wanting to smoke lately. Recently gentrified. When did they? I don't even know when they built this. I can't say it was recent, but not too long ago. It's not old. You can tell. Let me whoops. Plug my phone in here, the charger. Yeah, but I don't even have the strength to be walking around like that. I'm just like, I did not see the person that stole the car. When I turned around, I saw my flying off. Thank you, Kim. I hope they find it too. When I turn around, my mind, I'm not thinking somebody just stole my car. I was running after it because I thought I had left it in gear. Ain't that crazy? I thought, I left it in gear. It's going to hurt somebody. So I'm running after it like, I'm trying to get to it, not thinking if I left it in gear, I would have felt that when I tried to step out the car, it would have started moving, right? And then halfway through running after, I realized someone was in there. I was like, well, if I left it in gear, it'll hit the curb or it might go into somebody's house. Like, I was like, oh my God, it's going to somebody's house. I'm serious. This is how I'm thinking as I'm running. I'm like, oh my God. And then I thought, God, somebody's in there. Because it was like, it wasn't like it was out of control. You know what I mean? It didn't just go straight off. Some fucktard is in my shit that I worked hard for. That's what happened. So sick of that. You want something? Don't steal. Don't steal. Go get it. Hustle. Sell some weed. Even if it's something like that, sell your body. Do what you got to do to get your bag, whatever. But don't take it from people, especially hardworking people. I don't really have, I'm not going to say I have nothing, like I'm just destitute, but I don't have nothing. I really don't. To be honest, when I really look at myself, I really don't have much compared to some people, but don't steal from working folks. We ain't got shit either. Like, and people, they don't care. Whatever, they don't care. Don't steal from anybody. But what I'm trying to say, it's not like you stole from Bill Gates. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, oh, child, please, just a little yards, honey. Go pick me up another one. I have no idea whether there was more than one person. I didn't see the people. I know nothing about whatever. Yeah, I don't know. And the lady that brought me my bag, um, she has cameras, but unfortunately her cameras didn't pick up the incident because she stood there on her phone and looked. But she was like, usually when there's a car like that out front of my house, it'll pick up the activity, but it didn't. But she gave her number to the officer, and I have her number too. I made sure I got her number because I'm proactive. I like to be on my stuff. I like to be, uh on my stuff. I like to not I have a real problem depending on people, and I have a real problem um air. I'm sorry, I turned the air, it's hot. I have a real problem relying on folks. PGC said the lady was so nice for involving herself in doing something nice. Yeah, wasn't she? And I'm gonna tell you what else happened. Not only did they throw my little Fila windbreaker in there that I just keep in my car for rain, but in the bag, guess what they discarded? Some $150, $170 Ray-Bans. These are real Ray-Bans. I'm like, these people, they have no taste. I bought these in 2008 when I had a really good job and I used to spoil myself. And they have lasted that long. And they gave me those back like a fool. I was like, I know it's some little raggedy ass ghetto teenagers that stole my. I know it is. They ain't used to shit, ain't never seen nothing. Cause I would have been like, oh, these real, cause they got weight. The fake ones don't have weight. I don't want to get into a fashion talk. This ain't what that's about, and I don't care right now. I didn't even want these back. I just want my car. But I'm like, at least, I guess I got these back. But it was odd to me they put my stuff out like that. But the police officer was like, sometimes like they do that, like they'll put personal effects out of the car and stuff. I don't know. Do y'all remember in Set It Off when Cleo would get in the car and throw the CDs out? And that her doing that became a piece of evidence. But anyway, I just wanted to catch y'all up. I'm upset, frazzled. I kind of want to start driving with y'all. But obviously I'm not going to be able to read the chat, but I can talk to you. And I don't have a mount, so I'm trying to see. Let me see where I can put this phone here, where it'll be safe. And you can still see my pan. Can y'all see my mug like this? Do y'all like this angle? This is the only place I can think to put it. Isn't that terrible? Ooh, I'm looking rough. But I can still talk to y'all. I won't be able to read the chat except at stoplights, but I'll be able to talk to y'all for sure. Let me turn up this air. I'm good, Ariana? Okay. I still want to continue a little bit of the conversation. We're going to ride home. You're going to ride home with me. I was looking, like I said, if you're just tuning in, I was looking for my car. I was riding in the area where it was stolen. Off we go. Let me know if my audio is okay. If my audio is off, please let me know. Here's the bike path. Ooh, they flying with no lights down that bike path. Yeah, it gets real quiet around here at night on a weekday. Wait a minute, this Friday. I said weekday, child, it's Friday. Y'all know what I mean. Let me try to turn on a light. Just so you can see a little something. So I'm heading through East Atlanta now. Going home. A little speed bump here. I wish I had a camera so I could just show y'all. Well, you can't really see much anyway because it's dark, so never mind. But I can show y'all the drive. It's extremely Nice neighborhood right here in this little pocket. This little pocket is bomb. You got some bomb townhomes and homes down there, super expensive. A cookie shop right here called Yas, YAAAS exclamation point if you want to look it up. It's black owned. You got a houseplant shop, Emmy's Pizza. Like it's one of those little cute. Oh, I want to show y'all so bad. Hold on. Ain't nobody behind me. Let me see if I can flip the camera and what you can see. It's like one of those little boutique type. Like that's an ice cream shop right there called Jenny's. And then those are apartments up there. You got shops right here. Oh, somebody coming behind me. Um, Emmy's Pizza. It's super nice. You got a 24-hour fitness place on the corner called Snap. I'll put y'all back down in this pocket though so we can be safe. I'm at the stoplight. So sorry about this angle. Thanks, PGC. You can hear me? Thank you. My one of my friends wanted to come over and keep me company. But I was just like, I'm just not in the mood for being around people. I started to go live last night, but I to fill y'all in, but I was so exhausted, with all the things I did throughout the day. My friend came and picked me up the night they ran off with my car. My friend came and he picked me up, took me back home. He also bought me a charger cord, which was so sweet because I set my charger cord in there. My hydraulic jack that I use to do my oil changes and stuff is in there. I had just changed my oil. I started doing on live, but the other day, but I said, look at these people on scooters. Now y'all got a bike lane now. They have electric scooters here that you can rent. What over in the street? Like, why aren't you lane? Y'all got a whole lane. Is it bumpy or something over there? Like, what's the tea? I know sometimes the bike lane can be messy. He's scaring me. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm watching this scooter. Sometimes these scooters be a problem. And, like, when they first brought them out, it was ridiculous. Now I'm going down Moreland. Actually, I'm going to drive back by the house. You dumb fucks. I'm sorry, city driving. These people, when the hand was up, said, oh, let me run across the street. Right as I'm turning and people are turning left. Some people don't know how to cross the street, y'all. It's sad. Like 3 people ran across the street. But anyway, I've just been, it's been really emotionally draining. I'm thinking about moves I might have to make, given whatever scenario plays out. It feels surreal when things like this happen. It feels extremely surreal. Here, I'm at a stoplight. Let me check. If they ditch the car, there will be a lot of other cars around, not any empty lot. Yeah, I don't know. I've just been like, I've checked like grocery store parking lots, and if cars if good Lord, that car is right on me. And I get so sick of driving in Atlanta with these cars up on my booty. I've checked thank you. Go around, that's the key. I've checked parking lots, grocery store parking lots, and then they got a handicap tag. How you already handicapped and you up there trying to cause an accident? What the hell sense does that make? How you driving reckless and you already disabled? What the hell? They flying too. Anyway, y'all, I've been checking like residential streets, grocery store parking lots, anywhere. I've even been checking on the street. Is something on fire? Where's that smoke coming from? Is that Burger King? Anyway, I don't know. I'm so drained, guys. And I'm yawning, but I can't sleep straight through. I haven't even been thinking about smoking until all this is, squared up. I'm gonna make a quick stop by that woman's house. I'm gonna make a quick stop by her house. I'm not gonna go up to her door and knock. I just want to do a drive by. I'm just curious. I don't know. I don't know what I'm looking for. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just looking. I don't like relying on people because I don't always trust people to do their job properly or do even not a job, but do what they're supposed to do. Even personal relationships. Ooh, I like my main thing. I wonder why that wasn't lighting up. Y'all, I'm out of it. I'm through. I had lights on, but like not, you know what I mean. Is it this way? Yeah, here we go. I think this is the street right here. 1404. But this was what happened to me was in the 1100 block. So right now, to let y'all know, because I know you can't see, I'm driving down the street where my car got stolen. Because I want to go swoop by that lady's house. I don't know why. I'm looking. I'm trying to make sure she got my note. First, I even wonder, was it a setup? I don't know. But I really don't think it was, but you never know. I don't like to accuse people without proof or hard evidence or really pieces that connect that show that's what it was. I don't like to just say, yeah, it was this, and I don't have any kind of, And I'm going to check the chat as soon as I stop here. But you have teenagers that walk around, they look for I wasn't like that as a teenager. I didn't look for shit to get into. I wanted a job. I wanted my own business. I wanted money. I wanted to hang out with my friends, go to the mall. Like, I wasn't that kind of, I was never bad, But then again, I didn't want for much. Not make excuses because your ass should go out and work for it. But I didn't want for much. This is where it happened right here. Now, who is this? Isn't that interesting? He was out here the night that my car got stolen. That's that same man. Maybe he lives right there. I feel like Jessica Fletcher on Murder, She Wrote. Now, this is the lady's house. She got my note. Let me show y'all this house. Y'all finna see this. Hold on, we finna do. This is investigative reports. We doing bootleg investigator work here. This is Murder, She Wrote shit. Like Jessica Fletcher, honey. Let me get this phone. Let me show y'all just how close. You're not gonna believe this. Hold on. Make sure I'm safe here. That's the house. I know you can't see, but can you see where the cars are? And can you see how close that house is? Yep. I wonder if this man down here, should I ask him some questions? Because I think he was out here. I'm wondering, is he like a lookout or something for some shit? Because he was out here before. That's interesting to me. He was in that same spot. That's odd. What do y'all think about that? That's that same man. But maybe he lives in one of these houses, so I don't want to be. Let me pull over for a second and look at my chats. F him up, Miami, said Kim K. YOLO disabled to dis. Okay, they YOLO on the road. F him up. I don't know if he was involved though. Let me put you guys right here again. Y'all think I should ask him some questions? I don't know though. Like, let me see. Is he still? It's so dark back there. What do y'all think? You think I should ask questions or should I just like let it go? I'm tempted to. I really am. But it's dark. I just think it's funny. He out here every night. I don't know about every night, but he was out here that other night. But maybe he just steps outside his house to talk. Maybe he's having an affair or something. I don't know. Hell. Or got a lot of kids in the house and it's loud. So he goes outside. I'm not saying he's like a lookout because I don't see anybody else. I'm telling you, because when I was running, I saw him walking and I said, hey man, did you see a car go up the street? And he was like, oh, I don't know. Or like he didn't see anything, which I guess you wouldn't notice because it just looked like a car. Hold on one second. I have a phone call.
Car got stolen. He said no.
Mm-hmm.
If he was tied there, how could he not see the car?
Because the car just drove by in a normal way. You wouldn't know it was stolen.
Right. No, right. He wouldn't know if it was stolen, but he would have saw a car.
Right. But I said, did you see who got my car?
Well,
it was dark.
He might have the person. He may have not. Because if you look over there, that person is up and down that street enough. He
I
didn't
mean,
seen that person before.
the guy could be just standing outside. You're assuming a lot.
Okay.
Like he could just be a man outside on his phone. Like we have no evidence that it's a guy involved in anything.
No,
He could
no, no, no.
it,
I didn't say he was involved.
mm,
But if he stand outside, quite often, he sees stuff around in that neighborhood. That's all I'm saying.
well, he wasn't out there earlier when I drove by. I'm
Okay.
just assuming it's just some. I don't know. It doesn't matter
No, you
really.
don't. No, you don't. You don't.
I just don't like to assume things without actual evidence or something that leads into that direction.
Well, no, you don't. No, you don't approach a person like that.
I mean, I have my pistol with me, but it ain't got to be all that, you know.
You know.
So, but anyway, I'm headed home now.
All right.
I'm sorry, y'all. I know y'all heard part of that. I don't wanted you to hear the things that be frustrating me when my friends be calling me. PGC, that's the person I was talking about earlier in Discord that was getting on my nerves that wanted to come over. And I was like, not tonight. I'm just, you're gonna get on my nerves. Like, I know you are. I know you mean well, but you're gonna drive me crazy. It sounds harsh, but like he was trying to make a big deal out of the guy that was standing outside that I just saw. And my thing is, like, I know people in my subdivision that go outside a lot of their house. Like my across the street neighbor, he's a younger guy, kind of about 20 or something, probably lives with his folks. He goes outside frequently to talk on his phone because he might not have no privacy in there. Might be a bunch of kids or something. You know what I mean? It don't mean that the person is in cahoots with somebody. And him seeing a car go by that night means nothing. I see a lot of cars go by. I don't necessarily know to be on the alert. You know what I mean? Because it's just a car going by. You know what I'm going to do? The next time I'm over here, which will probably be tomorrow, at night, I'm going to go by, and if I see him again, I think I might ask him a few questions. I'll go by like maybe in the evening, late evening, clip in my lap. You never know. You don't know. His dad's got to be like that. What's this? What was that? I rolled over, Lord. Oh, guys, I am drained. I'm more drained than any day at work right now. Oh, excuse me. I wanted y'all to hear that phone call because I wanted you to hear how frustrated I be sometimes with people. I'm sorry, I don't have much to say. I don't run out of things to say. I'm just drained. My ass still looking like, oh, I'm going by a little gas station. Let me just peep over here. And then my car didn't have a lot of gas in it. It had like maybe It had like maybe a little less than a quarter tank. It was basically almost on E. That's how I drive. Like I'll fill up in my area because it's cheaper. Not fill up, but I'll put like maybe a half a tank, and then maybe by the end of the day, that's practically gone. So I'm very aware always of my gas levels. So I know it didn't have much gas in there. I see PGC said something, but I can't read. I'll read it. The stoplight. Well, this light is still out. This light went out earlier, and it is still flashing. It's emotionally, visually draining. I think I saw somebody emotionally draining. This is a very empty road. Well, not empty, but it's not like it's like one of those highways that's a street. It's like State Route 42. You know what I'm talking about, like a state route. So here's a strip club, Scripples, Scrippers, SKRIPPERS. Go on, Dodge Charger. Go ahead, honey. I don't want you in front of me. In back of me, y'all be. Thank you. I hate those cars. Everybody that drives a Dodge Charger or Avenger down here drives like a bat out of hell. This is a strip club called Club Blaze, and it is packed. Atlanta used to be famous for its strip clubs. I don't know about now. You know, my God, I am yawning. Because like I said, I slip so sporadically in driving around looking for my car. It's very comfortable in this road. It's made me very tired, very relaxed. I'm still anxious about my car situation, but at the same time, my body is really relaxed in here. And it helps. It's kind of cathartic again. I'm the kind of person where if I have a problem or if something is going on in my life that's urgent to me, I will not rest until it is solved. Unless it's like a long-term thing that's understandable, but like something of urgency, I am very much just tunnel vision. And that's why I'm not trying to be mean to my friend. It's just that I'm not in the mood for company because I know it's going to be. And I told him, I said, that's more than just a friend. It's not deep, but you know what I mean. I said, it's not anything personal. It's just I'm not in a good mood, and I know you don't like that. He's one of those people that, oh, you're not in a good mood? Cheer up. He's one of those kind of people. I'm like, I don't want no cheering. I just want to find my car. The only thing that would cheer me up if he'd be like, baby, I'll buy you a new car. Here you go. Thank you. Now I'm worry-free. Don't care in my name. Thank you so much. That's what I need. Not nothing else. Maybe an ear, some empathy. Ooh, that charger can almost hit the median. Well, brushed up against it, I would say, yeah, it wasn't that dramatic. There's an Amazon facility right here, and it is. I always see like some Amazon trucks and vans. I'm almost home. I rode us down this street earlier going to get my rental car. This car reminds me of when I had an SUV. I had an Infinity, and it was so comfortable. It was the most comfortable car. It had does this one have it? Let me see. I don't know. I'm gonna have to investigate. What is that? Yes, it does. You can adjust the lumbar support. Oh, that feels so good. And my seats in the Infinity were heated. These are, I don't think these are heated. It don't matter anyway because it's not cool, but outside. But I love heated seats. I've always thought they need to put massagers in cars, like back massagers. But then I thought maybe they don't want to relax people too much. They don't want you falling asleep, I guess. Oh. What are y'all doing for Friday night? I feel like I never do anything fun for Friday night anymore. It's kind of sad. I'm either working, or I got to do, or well, obviously I'm not doing this. But another thing I want to do is I want to call around to impound lots and tow yards. I'm gonna make a list. I want to be proactive in it too, So I'm gonna make a list and I'm gonna call them. I called one today, which is the main one for the city of Atlanta. I mean, the police department, the one they use. So I called them, and I'll call some more tomorrow. People be sneak. Because I actually had really good day. Well, a fair day before that, before my car was. Because she's the manager, and so you can be friendly. She's friendly to everybody, and she's very outgoing. So I was like, well, maybe she's not. Maybe I'm just imagining it. But my friend overheard it on the phone one time, and he was like, well, she was flirting with you, and I'm like, you think so? I think so too. So the other day, I said I'm gonna ask her out. This was before my car got stolen. I said I'm gonna ask her out. By the way, I just turned into my subdivision. And I said, I went up there with the intention of doing it, but she was with customers and stuff. So I said, I'll just look around. I need your help over here when you're done. She was like, oh, you want to speak to me? And I was like, yes. Which isn't unusual because I'm the manager. So, we've worked out stuff before about the items and stuff. But when she went over there, well, I'm sorry, she was with a customer, and it got so long, so I just said, well, I'll just come back and ask them. They won't be waiting all around, and I didn't want to seem creepy. I don't know. It just didn't feel right at the time, so I said, oh, I'll come back another day. So I went up there. Yeah, I had to go up there yesterday.